Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Ventifer. Today, it's gonna be a video about how to speedrun Ring Fit Adventure on Intensity 30. Last time I did a how-to video was on Intensity 1 for Ring Fit Adventure. Today's gonna be Intensity 30. Fairly similar, but there's some differences. The routing is a lot different actually. So, come and hang out as we give this a shot. The first thing you want to do is make sure you're all set up correctly. You have your capture card, you have your recording software, etc, etc. You gotta make sure you able to capture your body. You need some sort of like webcam, phone, etc. You can clearly be able to capture all your movements during the run. From there, make sure you have your recording software. I use OBS, there's XSplit, there's varieties. Find one you like and make use of it. You go in the game, you want to make sure you're all set up for the run. And for Intensity 30, you have max calibration, so the 100 calibration push and 100 calibration pull. You gotta record your calibration as well. Make it legit. And why do we do max calibration, max pull? I mean, it's max tilting, so you gotta do max tilting on calibration as well. Now we've done that, let's also do recalibrate our running too. Just make sure it's set up. You generally redo your calibration for your running before every run as well. Like, I do multiple runs, I can do multiple runs one day. So if I do that, I gotta make sure you calibrate after every run. Just make sure that everything's set up. And for this, just copy Optimus movements. So how slow he's running, copy that pretty much. And when you go faster, do the same thing. Just copy his movements. There we go. I like to do normal running style. I only use the silent mode running style for longer runs. Now, it's easier to do the high knees than normal running versus silent run. Besides, I'll make sure intensity's is at 30. It's not. I'll do the intensity 1 run before. We have intensity 30. We have a live split up. We need a time capturing software. We got live split. All set up for that. So I'll explain what we're doing during the run before we do it. You want to make sure you're ring pressing. Also make sure you're high kneeing. The high knees is where you raise your knees up while running for normal running mode. For silent mode, you do very deep squats, like super deep. So that's what I do in running. So we'll be doing level 1-1 twice. And then twice, that way we can grind enough XP, hit level 5, and unlock another fit skill. We unlock this other fit skill, allow us to edit our fit skills, remove all of the fit skills besides the yoga skill. And then we only be using the yoga skill for the rest of the combat. I'll make it a lot quicker. I think that's about it for explanations. So, we'll get started, and as we go through the run, I'll point out anything interesting I should know. I'm gonna drink a water too. Make sure I'm hydrated. Make sure I'm not dehydrated. There we go. But I think we're ready. Oh, also before that, let's make sure our language options are correct too. For language, you want Japanese voice. So Japanese voice. The text doesn't matter now. Now that we have a voice, the speed of the text is based on the voice itself. We have Japanese, that's the fastest one. So for step, I go with female because I like the female Japanese voice a lot better than the male one. To me, it's a lot better. Now the rest things, make sure you don't have don't complete the exercise checked here. For exercises that you get multiple sides, you don't want to care about completing exercises. You go as fast as possible. Okay. So we shall count it down, and we'll get started. So 3, 2, 1, go. We'll be doing ring presses and high knees here throughout the whole 1-1. You can't skip this first high knee or toe cutscene. After levels, you actually can by ring press, but this first one, not so much. You see, I'm spamming ring presses like there's no tomorrow. And these look like you're doing marching band here, pretty much. You know, constantly doing ring presses. You know, keep a good pace on the high knees too. My ring presses aren't that great today. So your arms get tired for ring presses, you do ring pull. Still gives you XP, but not as much. And for that second XP piece, you'll make sure you vacuum it up. Come in here, vacuum. You get the early start on getting those coins. There we go. So do victory pose, and we'll do it again. You can spam B here to go through the mini move part here as fast as possible. B and A. So yeah, ring press is stuck there. A little under 500. That's not great. Still won't matter too much, but it's not great. So we're gonna do it again. The only difference this time is we're going to exhale the roll right before the end of the right before victory pose. We do that by hitting the plus button on the Joy-Con right after we get that third XP piece. And occasionally when you ring press, your calibration will get off. You might recenter your ring by pointing down. You can prepare for these jumps too, so make sure you get situated to jump right before the jumps. So again, stop, into the roll map. But definitely almost had 6 turns. That's much better impress wise. We got this. Nope. And we're gonna do a quick menu here. Hit skills. Go through tutorial. Go down, hit B 3 times. Only have turbos. And now we can run normally from here on out. Still want to ring press here, but we can run normally now. And the goal of this is to only have yoga pose when you do combat. So yoga pose is much quicker. So now that we on yoga pose, Amy will attack twice for every one of our attacks. We don't actually attack twice, but they get 2 turns. So after your first attack, you make sure you spam A, that way you go through the message dialog for the next attack. The ring will say something. Go upon the obvious and you gotta go through his prompt. The yoga pose. Yoga pose, you'll make sure you're set up in the correct chair pose before you do it. That way the countdown can go quicker. And also in yoga, you can save a little bit of time. You go down right before your hair turns yellow. Like right there. Or right there as well. If we're getting greats without our hair being yellow, it's kind of frame perfect, but if you can do it, it saves you time. Some days I can do fairly well, some days I can't. There we go. I'm getting out guard position. Of course, we're gonna let him hit us. We're gonna out guard briefly so he can start attacking, and then we'll move the other way. Now here's where we're gonna talk. Make sure you hit A and get through his dialogue. And again. And one more chair pose. Chair pose of victory. And there we go. From here, we'll keep on running to the next fight, pretty much. About some stairs we gotta jump over to. We'll be doing stair jumps for those. We saw the last video. Stair jumps are where you do downward ring press at a point before the first stair, so you jump. And right before you touch the stairs again, you gotta do another jump. Another downward ring press. That 3 times to get the stairs. That means doing stair climbing. So right there, and right there. Not bad. Not perfect, but fairly close. Again, use the only skill that we have here. Again, you're gonna try to get these greats without golden hair. Not really a name for this, but you know, that's all the frame perfect yoga moves. That one was not. If you go too fast, you get good instead of greats. That's the downside of doing it. So until you get good at it, we might recommend going for it. Against Speedrun G, they attack you or not, but you just gotta be ready. And same thing. There we go. And from here, it's a straight run to the end. Got one jump for a XP piece. I'll be prep running right before we start back into it too. Okay, level up. Do you probably get 7 before Drago? We might actually. Let's see. So yeah, we got 7. Nice. Since we are at the very bottom of 7, there's now where we hit level 8. Well, no, we're all XP pieces on the next level. And no ring presses either, of course. The last stage. Remember, no ring presses, no XP pieces. No avoiding another level we can, which we probably still will, but if we avoid it, the better. Of course, when you do ring presses, get through that opening cutscene thingy too. Now we'll do another stair jump here. See, then we made 5. Which wasn't too bad. And now we just run. Just run forehead, right? Here's Drago. The same thing here. But this time we'll be full guard in every attack he does. At least he'll get close to beating him, then we can like half guard or no guard. He'll attack so often we gotta make sure we full guard everything. So I know for sure where our health will be. It is a little bit risky. I've never died doing this strat, but I imagine you could. He just attacks you non-stop. It's a bit RNG dependent, of course. It doesn't take you that much at all, your time will be a lot better, probably. I think he's destined to attack you like once per set, though, I think. But it's 4.5 chair poses about. See if we kill him. You don't do chair poses too fast, or you get a lead penalty. That still happens to me, even. And there we go. We're gonna get in add guard close here. We're gonna full guard it. And just hold the add guard throughout this punch. The damage becomes way less. And pray doesn't attack here. Pray, hope, you know. Yo, no attack. So that's good. It's a positive sign here. The same as before, trying to get this perfect yoga poses here. Frame perfect ones, of course. You do this for any yoga skill, not just chair pose. Some yoga skills are easier to do with, some are harder. And he's in a double hit here. Which one you got blocking both? I mean, we could probably take a hit or two. It's still fairly risky if he attacks you a lot. So here he attacked you twice this turn, so it's kind of suck more. Game's a weaker attack though, so it's not as bad. Could have been a much stronger attack. So there's 3 different attacks you can do here. The single punch, the single attack with 2 punches, or 2 separate punches. The single attack with 2 punches is the strongest, I believe, followed by the 2 individual punches, then the single punch. Speed-wise, single punch is the quickest. That's what we're hoping to see. Again, it's pure RNG, what happens though. You're gonna say Ventifer, isn't this way slower? I gotta say no, it's much quicker. Because usually you're doing like a knee to chest attack here, and knee to chest takes forever. It takes so long. So we're getting to the point where we start taking some damage boost hits, probably. So, next time he attacks here, we can probably take a hit, because it's a weak attack. Single punch, so yeah, we're gonna take it. Normally we'll try to take the single punch hits to the face. Anything else still scares me to take though. We're 2 chair poses away from victory. Any way we can cut down our time, the better. So ideally, he won't attack at all here. That'd be insanely lucky. Let's see what happens. That's 1. So the second one here, does he not attack as well? If so, it's a PV pace actually. We're gonna half guard it. So half guard's where you blend hit your ab guard shield, then you blend hit you. It reduces damage. And we're gonna win right here anyway, so no reason to full guard. I wasn't sure we could take the full blunt of that damage, so not gonna try. And there we go. So the time ends at the victory pose. So first we will probably gain level here, unfortunately, so we kill Drago and we did a lot of ring yoga poses. Oh, barely a level. Yeah, it's a time loss. Yeah, just so barely. And time. That may be a PV actually, guys. I'm gonna have a quick look and see if that's a PV for me. That'll be pretty high, you know. Now my PV is 1828, but 1842 is still really good. Still really good. And so that's the run, guys, pretty much. So the main things you want to be aware of here. Make sure calibration is correct. 100 push, 100 pull. Running calibration as well, make sure you're doing that correctly. You can do silent mode too, don't get me wrong, but high knee silent mode is much harder. Make sure you're ring pressing during level 1-1 and high knees. Make sure you do 1-1 again, high knees ring presses, and make sure you back out at the end using the world map option. After that, you want to make sure you go to your fit skill menu, delete all fixed skills besides yoga pose, side chair pose. And from there, just go fast. And with the share post, try to get the frame perfect moves. It's hard to do, so at first, don't worry about it. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it, subscribe it. Check out my other videos too. I have a World 1 and Tennessee 1 how-to video as well. Some 80% runs up to, so check them out, guys. And check me out on Twitch as well. I do speedruns there. I'm gonna probably do a speedrun of 80% and Tennessee 30 soon, so come on by. And thank you guys for being here. I shall see you. Bye.